Итак, мои маленькие любители вкуснятины, добрый вам день. Вот, продолжаем, значит, играть в величайший французский шедевр игровой индустрии под названием каким правильно? Banishers. Banishers, ребята, продолжаем. 8-й стрим. Вот. Так, сейчас чатик врубаю, как всегда. Вот, и поехали.
Who the hell are you? Queen Mary Stuart?
Well, I've met Mary II, and she's a little prettier than I. I'm Red McCreath. I'm a banisher.
The banisher come to gloat at sick old Cotton Peabody. Well, piss off. There's a sudden stink of death in here, Scotsman, and it ain't from me.
Where did you fight, soldier?
None of your business, Scotsman.
This comrade is why no one wants to talk to you.
You're no soldier. You're a brawler and a rebel, and if you fought at all, I'll wager you lost. I'm a proper soldier, me. Self-made, too. Left the family farm and signed up to fight them Indians. I learned the hard way, in the blood and the snow. Fought under the captain himself, I did, and followed him here and joined the train band.
When did you get sick?
What's it to you? I'm not so sick as I can't give some nosy Scotsman what for.
When I'm sick, I get surly too. What's the word around here?
No one tattles to me stuck in here. Captain came by once, worried for Andrew White. Seems the old boy screams in his sleep.
There's a lot of it about. White's a gate guard, right? What's his story?
He sees ghosts in his sleep. He's dreaming. Real ghosts come when you're awake.
Tell me about the captain. Speak freely, I'll not get back to him.
Let you get back to him. The captain is the best of us, and I'm proud to serve him. Proud, too, to give him my guidance when he'd call. Not that he calls no more. Suppose he has too much on his plate. Time's precious for the likes of the captain, eh?
Tell me about Helen Priest. I promise it won't get back to her.
Lieutenant's wife. Stood second to the captain herself. Now she's in command. Quite the rise, no?
How's life about the fort?
What do you want to hear? It's cold. We're hungry. Welcome to paradise.
What's the word?
Ain't no word around here.
As you were, Mr. Peabody. See you about.
Not like I can go anywhere anyways.
My apologies. I did not wish to hush you. I just prefer to focus on one patient at a time. Welcome to the infirmary. I'm Nurse Wings. Anne, if it sets you at ease.
I'm a banisher. Name's McCraith, but you may call me Red.
Red. A pleasure to see a friendly face, or any face at all. What can I do for you?
What's the word around here?
I don't see folk much. I stay here, keep to myself.
No visitors? No other patients?
Helen Preece comes when she can. Captain Pennington would sometimes visit Mr. Peabody, but I haven't seen him in a while now.
What about you? How do you feel?
Oh, I'm alive and well. I'll not complain. I can be strong for those less fortunate.
You're a good soul, Nurse Wings.
I do my best, Mr. McCraith. I'm sure you do yours.
Tell me about Helen Preece.
The bold lieutenant's widow. He's dead some years now, and she's not remarried. She's as much a soldier as her husband was. A fighter. Commanding, too. Even dead, you can see his influence in her bearing.
I think I know how that feels. What can you tell me about Captain Pennington?
He fought King Philip in the Wampanoag. Led his company well, I'm told. It's not for me to like or dislike him, unpleasant though he may be.
So, how'd you end up here? What brought you to nursing?
That, sir, is a personal question.
I'm a personable man.
That's not the same thing. I was sick as a child. Very sick. Afterwards, I swore I'd serve others when they were sick. And here I am. What about you?
I was haunted. Someone cared for me. Saved me from my ghosts. Now I do the same.
A fine story.
I'll not bore you with more. Times being as they are, how come you only have the one patient?
Mr. Peabody's illness is unsightly. Fort Jericho has a history of contagion. Folk worry.
What does he have?
Not my place to say. You'll have to ask him yourself.
I must insist. I have work to do here. I'd rather not risk infection myself.
Insist all you like. I'll not say. However, on an entirely unrelated subject, I assure you, you'll not catch the king's evil here.
Scrofula. Cured, some say, by the touch of a king.
Not many kings round here.
No, there's just me and my professional understanding of his condition.
Did you not fear infection?
If I did, I would not show it.
Farewell, Nurse Wings.
Farewell, and good health, sir.
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes? And if me eyes weren't sore before, they are now.
You don't get many visitors, do you?
Aye, and I like it that way.
As you were, Mr. Peabody. See you about.
Not like I can go it.
Так, нам еще потом на гору возвращаться, чтобы вы просто понимали, для общего сведения. Вот, там, где я вчера делал квест, помогал тетеньке там спастись от призраков. Вот туда нужно вернуться, потому что там еще много-много территории не открыто было, не исследовано.
How often, Abigail, must we have this fight? How often must we argue?
We shall argue until you hear me.
I hear you all too well. I hear a hoggish harridan, a narrow nag, a selfish shrew.
One of these days, I shall poison your soup.
And the day before, I'll take you to the highest cliff and push you off it. You're new. From where have you sprung?
Name's Red McCraith, a Banisher, come from across the deep blue sea.
You look a landlubber to me. You should feel right at home. John Rumble.
Are you a married man, John?
Aye, to Abigail. I count myself lucky. Are you married yourself, Mr. McCraith?
Marriage wasn't for us. I suppose you could have called us man and wife.
No, you could not.
Marriage is a union conceived by men. Men are fallible.
Do I detect a hint of regret?
Regret? Oh, I have no regrets. She's a fine woman, my wife. Finer than likes of me deserves. I'll not say a word against her. Not a word, sir.
What's the word round here?
Look around you. We're barely hanging on. You'll have to be Miller to enjoy the situation.
The merchant?
Aye, the freedman. He's the only one who'll leave Fort Jericho with more than he came with. Some people have all the luck.
What can you tell me about Captain Pennington?
What about him?
I don't know. Is he a good commander? Do you like him? Does he have secrets, that kind of thing?
If, say, I thought him a blockhead, then I'd not say so. If, say, it was my wife's stupid idea for me to join the train band, I'd not say that neither.
Can you tell me anything about Helen Priest?
A bold woman, clever too. I'll be glad to take her orders.
I'm interested in Sebastian Priest. Do you know him?
I did not, but I know the lieutenant's name. We all do. He died a hero. Call comfort to Helen, no doubt.
May you prosper in good health, John.
He that does good is of God.
Так, а куда там эта бабка делась? Его жена.
Captain Pennington.
No time, no way out. No hope, no way in.
Так, сумасшедший какой-то.
Time at all.
Captain Pennington, sir.
Mr. McCraith, you live.
There's work to be done.
Work? You had work. A mission. To bring one last glimmer of hope. To gladden our hearts before the pit takes us all.
You secretive bastards haven't helped.
The job is done. There's no more hope and little enough time. All that remains is the pit. Welcome to the last stand, McCraith. Welcome to the end.
I wouldn't surrender just yet, Captain. I found Helen Priest. We brought supplies.
A waste of effort on both accounts.
Hardly. We saved a life. Resupplied, you may save more.
For the sake of what? For the sake of days, a week perhaps? You've saved no one. You've prolonged the terror. The dead will come. Our throats will feel their bony fingers soon enough. The end is inevitable.
It is if you will not act. You're the officer, take command. Surely you can't intend to do nothing.
You sound like Priest. She has changed. Her return to Fort Jericho has made her impulsive, irrational, quarrelsome. I believe she did not fully grieve her husband's loss. Returning to the scene has, it seems, reopened the wound. It festers. She'll join the lieutenant soon enough. When our defences crumble at the last, the pit shall take us all.
As the commanding officer, you must know all the local lumps and bumps.
The lumps and bumps can smooth themselves. I have other priorities.
Tell me more about yourself and your career.
I did my duty and had the fortune to return alive. That's all. We who are intimate with war tell no tales.
I thought that too. I was wrong. Silence allowed my ghosts to prosper. It is good to tell our stories.
If ever I do tell, I'll not be telling you, son.
Why did you come to New Eden, Captain? Why here?
Far from the many wars we fight, you mean? I'd shot enough Frenchmen and more than enough Indians.
Did no one come with you?
Keep to your business, son, not mine.
It's just, there's a portrait hanging on the wall.
Здорово, здорово. Шалом.
Family.
I had a wife and daughter once. I'll not
Спасибо,
entertain you
спасибо.
with their story.
Спасибо, Анатолий.
Fair to say your tactical retreat from New Eden town has not served you.
The town was doomed to fall to the curse. We disagreed on everything. There was nothing left to do but leave. We did not know there'd be no escape. No Smith gathered the bold and the governor let the affair flock to him. We never agreed on anything in the first place.
I crossed paths with the new Smith party. Thick-Skin did not make it.
Shame. She had a proper head on her shoulders. Without her, the band will suffer.
Еще лайк чуть позже. Ну это прям вообще пипец. Окей, окей. Будем ждать. Домой с работы идешь, понял. Это я так и думал, кстати.
How do things stand, Captain, as you see them?
Little has changed. The dead flood from the mines. We shoot them down and gain respite. Soon, the onslaught begins anew. The clock of our extinction ticks on towards the hour. We may no more defeat the dead than we may vanquish the ocean waves.
Folk have little enough hope, and you're leading them further into the darkness.
I've heard the whispers, the murmurs, the plotting from the shadows. We hold till the last. We resist, till retribution rises from the pit and drags us all to hell.
Well, that's something worth waiting for.
I fail to see the appeal of this slow agony.
How unfortunate. Because thanks to you and the time you bought us, the agony will be all the slower.
Я вам знаете, что скажу? Вот, играю в эту игру.
Permission to take my leave, Captain.
And if I refuse it?
Are you trying to recruit me, Captain? Do you really think I'd take the king's shilling?
If I were to offer enough shillings, I'm sure of it. I need no new lieutenants. But if you wish, you may stay. This key unlocks the unused watchtower. You'll bill it while you're here.
Угу. Вот, смотрите. в чем прикол? Играю в эту игрушку, слушаю диалоги, я начинаю засыпать. Просто-напросто. Это так, ну, настолько сильно, скажем так, неинтересно. Вот просто вот эти вот заунывные диалоги, скучнейшие просто, лютейшие, скучнейшие такие, заунывные.
On the one hand, a captain beaten by the world. On the other, his rival, haunted and mutinous.
In a fort besieged by vengeful specters.
Behind all the shit, there's something else. Something darker.
То есть, смотрите, прикол. Вот как ощущение, вот полное ощущение, что диалоги, сюжет написаны нейросетью какой-то, честно. Вот какой-то нейросетью. Ну, либо очень-очень бездарным, бесталанным каким-то супер дешевым каким-то сценаристом, либо это нейросеть писала. Я склоняюсь, наверное, к тому, что это писала нейросеть, потому что, знаете, как оно происходит в жизни? То есть, вот смотрите, нам последние там, ну, может, пару лет, да? Вот, ключ от сундука. Вот, нам последние там, ну, там, пару лет рассказывают про развитие нейросетей, каких-то там чатов GPT, миджурниев там и так далее, да, и тому подобное, как бы. Вот, но у меня ощущение такое, что на самом деле, ну, не то, что, скажем так, не то, что даже ощущение, а какое-то знание такое, что уверенность, что вот эти технологии, они приходят раньше в пользование там военных или же разработчиков игр каких-то, да, там разработчиков софта раньше, чем люди об этом узнают. То есть, если кто-то начал разговаривать, например, там, в 2020 каком-то там 21 году про нейросети, значит, эти нейросети уже несколько лет уже как бы существуют в замкнутых каких-то пространствах, вот, ну, то есть для избранных, как бы, и они уже активно применяются. А если они вышли наружу, и об этом стало широко известно, это значит, что, ну, как бы, точка невозврата пройдена, как бы. Вот. У меня какое-то вот, понимаете, стойкое ощущение, что вот последние игры, которые вот там за 2 года, они вот все нейросетью написаны. Ну, не может быть такое, что вот одна игра за игрой от разных студий, они настолько похожи, они настолько неестественны, настолько они бездарны, что, ну, в сон аж клонит. И ощущение такое, что люди, ну, типа, люди так не могут разговаривать, люди так не могут писать. Вот. Вот. Это просто феноменально. Вот тут, ну, невозможно блевотину эту слушать, но честное слово говорю. Говорю как есть, но просто, ну, не могу блевотину эту долбаную слушать. В процентах, пиздец, блядь, в процентах. О, зимолюбок. О, и тут тоже. Жестко мы. А тут не хватает. Важноголовка, Акреция бича, легендарный. Ну, сильно запали мы. Сильно. Ну-ка, брошь. Она в единственном числе. Так. Обломок пустоты, зимолюбок. Урство. Лен. Так. Перстень какой-то можем тоже. Скачать. Шлакгнездолитный самоцвет, зимолюбка. Ух. О, до конца можем, прикиньте. Легендарный. Все, в максимум. В максимум влупил. Легендарный. Так. Развитие. Что у нас тут? Так, вот это осталось, да? Нет, какая-то хуйня. Ну, давай. Давай так. У нас все равно ничего. Опять это параша. Так. Мех. Сестра. Там вон что-то есть, видите? С той стороны. Сундук. А как туда пройти? Естественно, нет. Естественно, нет. Там ружье какое-то спрятано. И как же нам туда попасть? Как же нам туда попасть? Совершенно непонятно. Это кто?
Good day, sir. Nathaniel Sather at your service. What can I do for you?
That Mr. Sather remains to be seen. Red McCraith, by the way, the Banisher. You seem a chatty fella.
We see precious few new faces around here. You'll forgive me if I use you for fresh conversation.
Tell me about yourself. Share your business. Tell me what's important to you.
I'm from Boston. I love it very much. So much more lively. A fine mix of conviviality and anonymity. I miss that life. The music, the colour and the splendour, the dance of commerce. The flower sellers' forget-me-nots. Oh, the forget-me-nots. I very much wish to go home.
What are you doing here then?
I'm the shop boy. When the store moves, I move with it. Old man Ingersoll opened up a general store in Boston back in '78. Then he married Bathsheba. I came with them to New Eden intending to quickly return, but Mr. Ingersoll died. I extended my stay. They took me on when I was just a boy. I've no family. All I have is my Thomas, my closest friend.
You have, as my granny would say, the power to talk the back legs off a two-footed donkey. But I bet you listen too. What do you hear hereabouts?
Little of interest. Pennington has signed John Rumble to the train band, which means nothing at all to me. I believe John was down the flooded mine. That can't have been fun. Maybe the militia will be good for him.
Huh? Never know who'll take to soldiering.
You say that, and I defer to your experience, but I'm sure it's not for me.
What can you tell me about Captain Pennington?
The captain? I've not a single bad word to say about that dismally antiquated, superannuated old man. His depth of experience is inspiring, although I shudder to think what those experiences have done to him. But we should respect our elders. We should listen to their point of view, and then ignore it as we look to the future.
What do you think of Helen Priest then?
I'd put her in charge if I could. She's bright, trustworthy, thinks for herself. She's not married to old doctrine. People here are desperate. They're sick, they need courage. And Helen Priest fears nothing.
Ну да. Короче, смотрите, прикол. Капитан Пандингтон, мужчина, да? Раскис, пал духом, впал в какое-то безумие. Короче, хочет сдать крепость мертвецам. Ну, чмошник, лох. Попущенный. Ну, долбоеб тупо. Ну, потому что мужчина. Понимаете, у него члены, яйца есть. А вот Хелен Прис... вот еще немного. Спасибо, Толясь, спасибо. А вот Хелен Прис, блядь, женщина. Она ничего не боится. Она умна. Она там великолепна. Она продуманна. Она там храбра. Там пиздец, короче. Все дифирамбы, короче, просто... Вот, потому что она женщина. Понимаете? И вот так вот всю игру. Вот так вот, куда бы ты ни пришел, вот так вот всю ебаную, блядь, игру. Вот эта вот хуйня. Женщина охуенная, просто потому что она женщина, а мужчина лох, чмо, пидор, просто потому что он мужчина. Все. Без объяснений. Вот просто смирись с этим и живи с этим, короче. Вот вся история. Каждый диалог, вот буквально, вот на протяжении всей игры я это отмечаю, и сейчас говорю вот в очередной раз, вот в этом диалоге опять говорю про это же. Ну это блевотина ебаная, как, ну типа это просто хуета. Удачного стрима, пойду с скам играть. Давай, Толясик, удачного скама. Вот, может забегу, может нет, посмотрим, смотря сколько буду играть. Вот. Давай. Лучше, наверное, уже в скам поиграть, чем в этот кал, который я играю.
More generally, how fares Fort Jericho?
It's cold. Our clothes are inelegant, the walls are drab. There's no music, no conviviality. There's no gaiety. Boston isn't much of a city, but I miss it. I wonder what I could make of this place were I allowed.
You can paint a turnip red, but it still won't be an apple.
True, but stack enough red painted turnips about the place, and even the dourest Scotsman shall surely crack a smile.
Да.
I heard you bought some things from Ferdinando Miller. Might I see them, do you think?
Oh, the paintings. Yes, you must have a look. Beautiful pieces they are, and on sale at a very attractive price. If there's one thing a man like you needs out here on the mountain, It's paintings.
Да. Да.
I must go. Thank you for your time.
Ой, господи
And
ты,
I
боже
for
мой.
yours. Take care.
Ой, блядь. Где картины твои?
Pretty. The work, I mean.
Not our ghost eye, though. Let's try the forge.
Так, тут закрыто. И тут закрыто, хотя там что-то есть.
Greetings. Welcome to Ingersoll's General Store. I'm Bathsheba Ingersoll, the owner. What can I get you? A comb, perhaps?
A comb. Very funny. Red McCraith, and pleased to meet you.
Oh, please get the comb.
Tell me about your store. Tell me about you.
The original Ingersoll's in Boston was grand and fine, but it burned in the North Square fire of 91. We moved to New Eden with Nathaniel. But before Natty could return home, my husband died. Then came the curse. And now here we are. Welcome to Ingersoll's of Fort Jericho.
You never wanted to do anything else.
My husband was prosperous and affluent. I was young and clever. We made an excellent match. He taught me everything I know. The store is my business. My legacy. My story. It is who I am. I don't like running a store. I love it.
The shopkeeper must hear everything that goes on. Tell me something interesting. Just between us.
You assume me to be a gossip monger. What do you wish to know?
What can you tell me about Captain Pennington?
He lets me trade. I like the man. He says Ingersoll's store is good for the fort. I very much agree.
What can you tell me about Helen Priest?
I like her, though she's impetuous. Terse, even. She fancies herself a leader when she should know her place, and that place is below the captain. Thinking about it, no, I don't think I do like her.
More generally, how fares Fort Jericho?
Well, it's cold. Folk are hungry more often than not. I've little to tell you won't hear from someone else. But Ingersoll's is open, so all is well with me.
More generally,
Well, it's cold. Folk are hungry more often than not. I've little to tell, but Ingersoll's is...
Блять.
more
Well, it's cold. Folk are hungry more often than not. I've little to tell you won't hear from someone else. But Ingersoll's is open, so all is well
А,
with me.
перевод уебищный, понял. Я думаю, почему я не могу уловить мысль, там перевод уебанский. Понял.
Shall we trade?
Понял.
I rather think we should, sir. What interests you?
Понял. Так, что там у нас? Какой-то кал, серебро, перит, магнетит. Магнетита много, смотрите. Так, это что? Настой редкая. О, нихуя. Удар прикладом перезаряжает ружье. О, неплохо. Амулет. $1200 стоит ядрическая сила. Если честно, я даже не знаю, что я могу. Что мне нужно, что мне не нужно.
I must take my leave.
And may God go with you.
Угу. Так, давайте посмотрим, что у нас тут. 160-80. Ред получает на 5% меньше урона. Брошь. Амулет-браслет. Оу, есть тут какая-то херь. Ага. Кстати, смотрите, прикольная тема. Давайте попробуем с этой хуйней походить пока что. Амулет есть какой-нибудь? Да, есть. Кстати, неплохо. 9. Ну, тут она качнется, конечно. Мудрость 17. Сила, мудрость, живучесть, упорство. Ага. 160. Сила антеи. Плохо в игре то, еще, знаете, что ты не можешь сравнить из меню покупки, ты не можешь сравнить то, что на тебе надето. То есть стоит тебе покупать, не стоит тебе покупать. Ну, я не знаю, там, как бы, вот, ну, бред какой-то. Что я имею в виду? Смотрите. По крайней мере, я этого не увидел. Сейчас будем проверять еще раз. Смотрите. Может быть, поторгуем. Так, смотрите. Вот, например, вот есть вот эта вот история. Видите, нет кнопки сравнить с тем, что на тебе сейчас одето. То есть я, например, сейчас не понимаю, нужно мне это, не нужно. Мне приходится доставать телефон, фотографировать. Вот. 150, 80. Это какой уровень? 5. Ну, тут, наверное, 5. Сила 14, проворство, живучесть 22. Проворство, тут еще и сила. Ну, вот эта штука не нужна, наверное. Так, живучесть, отмычка духов. Чем менее заполнена шкала духа, тем больше урона наносит Ред Антея. О, кстати, охуенная тема. Это кал. Да. Тут покупаем. Вот. Ты, видите, ты не можешь отсюда сравнить. Нажать, например, Shift, как это в нормальных играх сделано. Shift нажимаешь, у тебя всплывает рядом вот с этим, для сравнения, еще одна такая табличка, уже одетого на тебе предмета. И ты должен, ну, там, высчитываешь, решаешь для себя, нужно тебе это, не нужно. Здесь этого нет. Вот. Здесь этого нет. Какое-то меню предметов. Вот, ну, типа, вот так вот только как-то сравнивать. То есть открываешь меню, вот эту вот менюшку, вот тут смотришь. Типа, ну, лишнее движение делаешь, типа, понимаете? Все это, ну, не продумано, я считаю. Я думаю, что это не продумано. Так. Нет, это не брошь. Браслет. Нет, не браслет. Амулет. Да, амулет. Ага. Во, давай, вот это, конечно, вот это прикольное. Ух ты. Тут живучести много дает. Мудрость, упорство. Сила. И очки духа. Вот. Очень много косяков в игре, которые только мешают. Причем нарушаются даже самые базовые какие-то вещи, которые, ну, типа, как, ну, как бы они отсутствуют. Вот. Просто отсутствуют самые базовые элементарные вещи, которые должны быть в игре по умолчанию, так сказать.
Good day to you, Miss.
Miss? I'm the hunter Flora Abbott, and I never miss.
Ну да, ты негритянка, да, да.
It is rare, but I've been known to miss. Red McCraith, Banisher.
I heard about you when you first arrived. Is your friend not with you?
She died. She's with me in spirit.
Sad to hear it. I have nothing clever than that to say. If you need anything, well, I probably can't help.
So you hunt for the fort? Are you part of the train band?
I serve, in my way. Before the curse, I traded with the people of New Eden. Meat and fur, bartered for whatever they had that I needed.
How did you end up in New Eden? You won't mind me saying that you're not like most people here.
Да, потому что она негритянка.
I am a New Englander. Born on a farm not far from Boston, but always preferred the wild. So I came to New Eden. In time, I came to love it. It's cursed, and I'm still here, aren't I?
What do you know? Tell me about your day-to-day.
If I did, would you listen?
Talk to me of Captain Pennington.
I've worked for worse. I'm able and I give him no trouble. In return, he makes sure I get none. He respects me. That makes him an excellent judge of character. Don't you think?
What can you tell me about Helen Priest?
Not my favorite person, if I'm honest, but in the fight against the dead, she's an asset.
How are you yourself?
I do my work and do it well. The few notice.
I'll take my leave of you, Flora.
I'll not stop you.
Well,
Так, тут вот был сундучок, вот он. Заслон духов какой-то. Давайте посмотрим, что это такое. 120, 135, ядрёнок, черышка. 11, 11, сила, мудрость, гнев, упорство, живучесть. Попадание по врагу третьим ударом кулака, снарядчики духа. Понятно, нет, нам такое не нужно. Так, а с женщиной с этой мы говорили, нет? По-моему, нет.
Please excuse my husband. He really is as unpleasant as he sounds. And who are you, then?
Red McCraith, ma'am. I'm a banisher.
Are you, indeed? Pleased to meet you, Mr. Banisher. I'm Abigail Rumble. Thanks to you, me and my husband should soon be able to go back to our mountains.
You and your husband prefer an isolated life outside the fort.
I have a roof above my head, my belly is rarely empty, and I live by my beliefs. We suffered for many years. By comparison, this is bliss.
Do you not find it dangerous out here? Just the two of you alone.
I thank you for your concern, but we live how we live, and it makes us quite contented.
Your husband won't mind us talking.
No. Why would he? We are faithful and trustworthy. As, I'm sure, are you.
She doubts your intentions.
No need to worry about me, ma'am. I'm spoken for.
Good. We understand one another. My husband and I are very close. Very close indeed.
Понятно.
Then you have my admiration. Sustaining such closeness takes much tolerance and hard work.
You don't know how good you've got it.
Anything talk-worthy round these parts?
Ferdinando Miller has been the talk of the town lately. He has had much good fortune, and many resent him for it. I like the lad. He's polite, helpful, listens to his customers. He deserves no backbiting.
What's your thoughts on Pennington? A good leader?
He gave John a job. That was good. We hadn't worked since we left the Bly place. He saw John's promise and gave him his chance. I'd say he's a good leader.
Helen Priest seems to get the work done.
The captain trusts her with his life. So do I. John adores her. When the fort was attacked, she proved us right. I like having a strong woman.
О, видали? Вот так вот. Strong woman. Strong woman, понятно?
These
Strong woman.
Ferdinando Miller rumors. Here to elaborate?
Oh, well, people say he was involved with a rich woman. That he murdered her for her money. But people say all kinds of preposterous things. Ferdinando Miller wouldn't hurt a fly. Mind you, the lady did die on the way here. I can see why that would make some people wonder.
I'll let you get back to your day, madam.
If you need anything, feel free to ask.
Ага. До свидули, ёпсель-мопсель.
We have enough. Leave me alone.
Do you think only of yourself?
Because no one else will.
Вот так вот. Кузница это вот здесь? Нет, вот это кузница вроде бы. Ну это странно, опять эта хуета не работает. Ну я имею в виду компас не работает. Где кузница-то, ёб твою мать, блядь? Она то тут, то там. Где эта кузница ебучая, блядь? Понятно. Вот она, наконец-то. Так. Это она. Она с нами не хочет разговаривать.
A note?
Let's see.
Ferdinando was a slave. She was his owner.
He wants a clean slate. Tabula rasa. We know where to go. The barrack room.
Ну и что дальше?
An echo from the quill resonates. An echo, perhaps.
Интересно, этот раб ее потрахивал.
Only recognize my name in the list.
Distant family.
but I can't disinherit them.
I would never ask you that. To have met you is already more than I ever
Ну,
expected.
понятно, понятно.
If I was to lose you, God forbid, I'd cherish all that reminds me of you.
Понятно.
If you were to lose me, all that I own would now be yours.
Какая блевотина. Какая же блевотина.
He
Сумасшедшая.
claims not to love her. Why lie?
Maybe he didn't lie. Maybe he pretended to love her.
Let's see what he has to say about it. Banisher?
Rebecca was in love with you. The feeling was not mutual. True?
I was her pet. A dog nuzzling its master, hoping she might loosen its leash. She loved me, she said. I allowed her to think I loved her back. I sat up and begged and let her pet me. I was a very good boy.
You gulled her, then took advantage.
To a slave, a crumb of freedom tastes like a loaf. You'd have done no different. And I'd do the same again.
When you faked your feelings for Mistress Hargrave, you gained much more than freedom. Rebecca made you rich.
As she lay dying, Rebecca Hargrave gave me my freedom. Before that, I was her slave.
How very romantic.
If it weren't for the captain, the good people of New Eden would have let me die too. Enough chitter-chatter. Perhaps you should get back to work. What am I paying you for?
You're paying for this. This is the work. But I get the feeling it's the result that interests you, not the method. You want me to finish the job, then the story must be told. The ghost must manifest.
I do not like this idea. This idea can shit itself 6 times by sundown.
Come on, break the brooch, and let's get it over with.
No choice remains. Let it be done. And I'll be done with it!
You're here at last!
Step no closer!
I don't understand. Are you not glad to see me?
Now, Banisher! End this!
Конечно, положим. Сейчас.
Not now. You need to hear the truth, both of you. That reminds me. Rebecca, you omitted to tell us that Ferdinando was your slave. That you owned him.
I loved him.
I was a slave! I was not free to leave.
Ой,
What kind of love is that?
блевотин.
What are you saying? We loved each other.
Ой, не могу.
Love? No. I told my master what she wanted to hear. I gulled her with a lie. I thought you a fool. But no, you believed me because you wanted to. Yet you didn't believe me, did you? Not entirely. That's why you never freed me.
I loved you, and you loved me. It was but a piece of paper. A piece of paper and a guarantee. I needed a guarantee.
You don't know what love is. You know only fear. You feared being undesired, being unnoticed, being alone.
How very human of you, Mistress Hargrave, but hardly an excuse to own a man.
Time to give this love story an ending.
Конечно, смерть нигеру.
Ferdinando Miller. The world forced you into a lie. You lived it to the full. And in the end it brought a haunting upon you. You are the tie that holds this ghost here.
No! Leave him be!
She's a ghost. Get rid of her. Wait. No. No. You can't take me. You don't own me. I am a free man. I have done nothing wrong.
No. But I have.
To hell with it. Your world is no place for
Правильно.
men like
Все
me.
правильно, да, это правда.
You don't understand.
Да, все правильно.
You can't
Я и не
understand.
хочу понимать. Пошел нахуй. Черт.
I chose to cheat. You chose to kill. Which of us, Banisher, deserves death?
Ух ты, пути-пути, боже мой. Ключ от торгового поста Миллера. О, плюс 1 сущность. Угу. Ключ от торгового поста. Ну это ж не здесь. Торговый пост. Тут, по-моему, был сундук. Вот этот, да? Кожа, мех, лен. Нет, наверное, не оно. Отдохните в убежище. Торговый пост. Так, подождите. Это больничка. Может быть, тут? Нет. Не оно. Вот это? Нет, не оно. Тогда от чего этот ключ? Вот, может быть, по центру? Вот это? Вряд ли. Там ничего такого не было. Внутри. Не знаю, не знаю. Так, а это кто? А, вот с ним не
Good to
разговаривали.
see you living, sir. Keep it short. I'm on duty.
How are folk doing? Fighting fit?
They're farmers, most of them. Shopkeepers, house servants, hunters. We've one old soldier, but he's sick. Them who stand dead on their feet. Fighting fit, my arse. But we hold against the hordes of the dead. For now, leastways. The fight's not fair. That's it.
That's wrong. But we're doing our best to put it right.
Wherefore the paradise of New Eden, eh? What a hole we've made of it. Mind you, if we stop digging, we die.
Had any good scuttle lately?
I'd spill it if I have it, but be quick. I'm busy.
We've known an officer or three, you and me. So, tell me about the captain.
In nigh on 20 years' service, I've not met a commander more efficient, nor one so relentless. Ever a pain in the ass, aye. But a good one. But that was then and this is now. He's not the man he was. Still a pain in the arse, mind.
What think you now of Helen Priest?
Wow, she's like her husband. Only yet better. Command is in her blood. She reminds me of my old mum. The Queen of Topsfield Common, we used to call her. Born to give orders, she was. And you dare not disobey.
Did you know Sebastian Priest?
I surely did. Good man, hell of a soldier. Had kingly ideals, but did not strut like a crow in the gutter. Hero is an ill-used tag, oft misassigned. But Lieutenant Priest was a hero, and a proper one at that.
Did you know Sebastian?
I surely did. Good man, hell of a soldier. Had kingly ideals, but did not... Hero.
Our...
Fight. Where, mind you?
Peaceful watch to you.
Так. Отдохнуть надо. Так. Мгм. Манифестации. Понятно. Все по повесточке.
Banishers, may I have a word?
Helen, something wrong?
Apologies for disturbing your rest. I'm afraid it can't wait. What did you think of the captain?
I saw a different man from the captain we first met. His brains are cracked. I saw a liability.
On that, we agree. But his sullens are an act behind which he may hide his errors.
An act? I don't believe so. He's haunted, perhaps literally.
It matters not. What matters is the price the people here pay for his mistakes. You are banishers. The dead, you'll have noticed, hammer at the gates. I would like you to go into the mines and find out what enrages them so. I would like you to do what the captain will not.
And while we deal with the hordes of angry spectres, what shall you be doing?
When the mines are purged, I'll oust Pennington.
How goes it with Sebastian?
I'm not sure. I had never let go of my grief. I was bereft, empty. His absence gave me substance. I clung to it. Useless, really. My husband died in the dark with nothing but my handkerchief to soothe his last moments. And now, he's back. If each worthwhile thing in life is to be lived, and then when it is gone, to be grieved, then what now? I have to believe our love is enough.
Какая же блевотина. Ну давай.
Love is all. Grief can hang.
And yet I cannot hold him. I cannot feel his warmth. He is there, but he is not there. That hurts.
All things are fleeting. Gaze upon the ghost you love, and you can't deny it, bitter though the thought may be.
Yes, 'tis a blessing and a curse. Yet against all reason, we persist. Let us make the most of time remaining.
Is it your belief that Pennington's quarantine lies at the heart of the problem here? That this is why the dead rage so?
What else? He walled them in. Miners, nurses, soldiers, the healthy or the sick. He buried them all, and then he lied about it. I'll brook his callous cowardice no more.
Much goes on around here, and you seem to know about all of it.
I try, and I could do something about it if the captain was out of the way.
What brought you to New Eden?
I came with Sebastian, willingly, mind you. My father was a soldier. I knew there'd be travel. Sebastian courted me for 3 years. I swore when we married I'd follow him to the end of the earth. And here we are.
How's morale about the fort?
The fort has known better days. Not many, mind. It's always been miserable. Folk deserve better. They fought so hard and lost so much. The captain must show them a future.
Что?
How's morale about...
The fort has known better days. Folk deserve better. They fought so hard and lost so much. The captain...
Понятно.
Where do we go?
There is a second tunnel into the mines. The entryway was walled shut during the quarantine. Getting there will not be easy, but the barricade should fall without too much difficulty. After that, who knows?
Underground again. Wonderful.
If it soothes you, I too am taking a significant risk. The captain has a penchant for locking people up and leaving them to rot. Some years ago in New Eden town, the captain locked up an innocent woman. A fate I wish to avoid.
Понятненько.
We should go.
Then it's agreed. When you're ready, you'll investigate the mines. Take the hoist to the waterfall, near the outpost you first found me. From there, it is not far to the tunnel. Keep your wits and all your luck about you.
An innocent woman jailed.
I mean, as wolf pelts go, it's pretty. We'd have more than
Strange.
enough of them.
The captain doesn't
Folk in
strike me as
Boston
a
are not
petty
short
tyrant.
of wolf pelt.
Helen is
What do I
right.
do with this?
The truth lies down there, somewhere. This is no coincidence. This all connects back to the curse.
More than enough wolf.
Знаете, это одна из тех игр после прохождения, которая не оставляет ничего, кроме какой-то пустоты и какого-то глубокого разочарования. Даже несмотря на то, что ты ее не ждал и не хотел в нее играть, как бы и эта штука тебя заставляет, знаете, как бы побыстрее забыть. Забыть, что ты в нее когда-либо играл. То есть настолько все плохо. Отвратительно.
Ready for another ride?
Да, давай. Каждый диалог. С каждым...
Circumstances aside, this is quite romantic.
Swarming hordes of spectres aren't to your liking.
They are if I'm with you.
Not a fan of this breeze, mind.
Not as romantic as you'd thought, eh?
Maybe now's the time to ask you to marry me.
Try it and I'll cut the rope.
Ой, господи, да боже мой, сколько можно? Остановитесь, пожалуйста. Она еще такая длинная, блядь, эта игра. Ну там, ну часов 10 еще, ладно. Ну сука, ну сколько можно? Конца и края нету этой параши. Просто, блядь.
I think this area is similar to the map's instructions.
Да, на карте, ёпты. Где карта? А где снаряжение? А, вот снаряжение. Так, для заданий. Что это? Это хуйня. Во. Вот это, наверное. Ёб твою мать. Мост какой-то. Мост. Так. С трудом можно понять. Очень странно. Не знаю, может быть. Да не, вряд ли туда.
Could this be what's drawn on the map?
Да, возможно, это оно. Возможно.
Why do I get the feeling that we're such.
Нормально, она так лупцует.
To me!
Так, ну сюда мы входили. В эту вот дыру. Давайте попробуем наверх залезть. А может быть тут это сокровище. Ну звук оттуда идет.
Like falling off a log after being startled by a wisp in Akashus.
Never gonna let me live that one down, are you?
Ни хрена себе, на.
Now this place looks like the drawings on the map.
The treasure must be around here somewhere.
Вот оно. Часовой, тайник, обломки пустоты. Ну, кстати, обломки пустоты. Обломки пустоты, кстати, это классная штука, дорогая. Эта хрень где-то висит. Внутри. Да, смотрите, можно войти даже. Прикольно. Это незримый враг. Ага, во, сундук. Эфирное одеяние 3-го левела. У нас 6-й, кстати, уже. Сила, гнев, упорство. Херня. Такое. Так, тут у нас проход. Давайте еще разочек пройдемся внутри, потому что я там бежал как сумасшедший. А вот в этом месте. Давайте более четко сбегаем. Ой, Даля. Вот. Ну, типа разбил, а непонятно что. Непонятно зачем даже. Что это было? Так. Это вот к тому месту, где мы эту бабу нашли. Ну, тут есть кое-какие трутовики, хреновики. Так. Да, и тут, в принципе, мы бежали. Только вот проблема в том, что именно бежали, а не исследовали. Так, вот тут я помню, мы повернули направо, опять же. Он здесь к бабе, а вот сюда мы не ходили. Вот тут еще что-то есть. Вот этот момент. Там, где мы спрыгнули. А вот сюда мы не ходили. И что же здесь? Здесь просто сундук. Но тоже ничего так. Сундук, он и в Африке сундук. Восьмерик, трутовик. Ну, хоть что-то. Типа. Так. Вот мы здесь были. Спрыгнули. И попали, собственно говоря, вот сюда. Вот. О, что там блестит? Магнетит. Ну, нормально. Собрали ресурсов.
What a beautiful view.
Every morning I wake to a better one.
Are you trying to charm me, lady? I'll warn you. It should definitely work.
Так. Тут можно спрыгнуть. Что за место такое?
Picking up something spectral nearby.
Blocked. I hope there's another way in.
Так. Ну, хоть что-то.
Away with you!
Ну.
See these body parts? Good place to manifest what may linger nearby.
Spirit and flesh, I summon you!
This isn't over yet. Think you could take on a ghost? Did we miss a few?
Ого.
Look to me.
Это орёт прям как этот. Шепчет. Как сумасшедший. Ага. Я так и думал.
No.
Чё?
We need to find something else.
Ага, все-таки с той стороны, да? Твою мать. Так, и куда это мы попали?
See you found your way.
Так.
Sebastian, what are you doing here?
Так. Сюда нам не пройти, кстати.
Difficult though it be to walk these dark tunnels, I'll guide you as best I can.
Thank you. When you're searching for the source of the wrath of the hordes of the dead, it's nice to bring a friend.
I fear their anger justified. This place knows much tragedy.
Pennington did a great and terrible thing. Your death must feel like an outrage.
I am a soldier. I took the shilling. Death is part of the bargain. One dies so many may live. I served the sick and the dying. When my turn came, I was ready. But now, in the fort, there is no noble sacrifice. One dies, so all may also die.
Tell us a little more about Helen.
I'm not sure what more I can tell you. My wife is a strong woman. What you see is what you get. Every day I feel blessed to have a partner and best friend by my side. I had never expected her. When she came into my life, I came home to myself. Made me want to be a better man.
Oh, I know the feeling.
She gave me a handkerchief. I died clutching it. A symbol of our love. She was and is ever in my thoughts. She is my world, now until the end.
What shall we find down there?
The rage of the Forsaken. They trusted him. He betrayed them. He abandoned them. I doubt they can be placated.
We must press on.
Stay close.
Whenever you're ready.
Not far now, till you find what you need. I hope.
Pity. I was enjoying this wee promenade. Oh, fantastic.
I think you can get down from here.
Everything all right?
Let's just get this over with.
Not to make you angry.
Pennington ordered the barricades fast. I barely had time to bid Helen farewell.
That must have been hard.
A soldier is called to sacrifice.
Did you feel that?
It's close. I know. I have another in sight. The spirits of these soldiers were angry.
Soldiers weren't spared. Those not taken by sickness or thirst died of despair.
Which one took you?
Despair. Most definitely.
Непонятно, вот... Как туда попасть? Вот проход, но мы явно туда не попадаем. Никаким образом. Ну, такие моменты вообще не ясны, на самом деле. Видите? То есть как-то можно попасть, но как? Хз. Тут нет. А, во! Как ты и не заметил, интересно. Заебись, блядь, как ты и не заметил. Найс. Я ж там был.
These tunnels go surprisingly deep.
In its heyday, it was quite the operation. You see this lift? It goes all the way down.
Ни хрена себе.
Cart upon cart rose to the surface, piled high with ore.
What's over here?
More tunnels blocked off. More death in the dark.
О, какие-то надписи.
I sense the fragment of a ghost's voice.
I told Gray the tunnels were hellish hot. But Wilson says he can't do much about it. Keep feeding the furnace, says he, if you want your meager pay. That sounds nasty. You alright?
Wouldn't fancy working here with the furnaces running.
The work men did here was meant to make New Eden rich.
Вот что это я тут собираю? Вот это вот что это за говно? Для чего эти фигурки нужны? Хую. Для ачивки какой-нибудь. Нахрен не нужный здравому человеку. Скорее всего, так и есть.
Did the miners abandon their work when sickness hit?
They worked till they could work no more.
A malignant will is placed upon this, just like the one we found earlier.
We should find that ritual Seeker told us about. I've kept her notes about the hut location.
Да.
Stuck, damn it.
There's a strong spectral presence down there.
A lot of us died down here.
Ну и?
What the hell was that?
Сейчас полезут. Он оттуда.
Uh-oh.
They're coming.
Ну давай, давай.
Stay on your feet, Red.
Again, huh?
Ride it out. Nice of you to join us, Sebastian. Care to explain what the hell we just heard?
I can't.
What now?
I say we push past the blockade. Follow me, please.
Так. Так.
Still impressive. Enough powder to kill us all.
Enough powder to kill you, you mean?
Aye. Enough powder to kill me too.
What's this?
A makeshift checkpoint. The halfway mark.
Are they expecting to face a regiment?
In a way. We knew the dying would try to fight. We had to keep them from infecting the rest.
Charming.
They wanted to make it home alive.
We play games as we wait to die.
If you need a breather, we can do it here.
Опа-на, черное брюхо. Ну, давайте посмотрим, что это такое. У нас ружье Кейт. А тут 33-33, сила 11, живучесть 22. Гнев, живучесть, сила. Урон от выстрела из ружья в тело возрастает на 100%. Урон от выстрела из ружья в уязвимое место возрастает на 20%. О, конечно. Офигеть, вот это мы берем, конечно же. Да, нормальная тема.
Harsh rules, Sebastian. Yours?
I regret the necessity.
Так. У нас вот уровень, да? Так. Так, подождите. Тут выбрано. А, все. В общем-то. Можно вот так? Нет. Нельзя только выбрать. Только выбрать. Ладно, ждем следующее. Ждем следующего этого самого умения.
Why would Pennington cut off the food?
He decided we weren't worth saving. Damn him to hell for it.
Reason enough for a spectre to rage. Press on.
The living quarters are ahead, if you insist.
Ну, видите, тут нас сюжетно подталкивают к тому, что этот мужик, он, ну, глава, там, этот капитан или кто он там, типа такой вот злодей, короче. Вот. А женщина у нас молодец и вообще хороша, как. Вот. Классная. Типа. Что нам нужно его уничтожить, этого мужика.
They never learn, do they?
Бэм.
Feet on the ground. Make it yield.
Try this on for size.
This miner was shot. Was there a mutiny?
There was. We failed.
Why did you not mention this before?
My heartfelt apologies. I suppose the memory was just too painful.
What is that?
This is no ordinary spectre, that's for sure.
Perhaps in our pain, screaming to be free, we made change.
More importantly, how do we break them?
I see a weak link. Red, I see a weakness. Let me show you.
Ща. Ни хрена себе, какие они здоровенные. Вот это да. О, и что делать? А, о. Хрена себе.
What was down here did not like that.
Так. Запереть и морить голодом, ясненько.
Try this on for size.
Watch out! Spectre possession.
Hey! Oh, fuck.
Sharpen up. Almost there.
Хрена себе он.
On your toes, Scotsman. Red, look at this.
Так. Не знаю, правильно ли я сделал, но неважно.
Red.
Понял. Что это?
What's that mark mean?
I've seen it in books. Necromancy. Corpse raising, spirit control, that kind of thing.
Ever heard of a ghost able to raise the dead and control them?
I thought they were myths. Perhaps I was wrong. But we do our work. Come on, let's break these chains.
Sense the ripple of a past conversation.
They told us to stay put for a few days, and we listened. When days turned to weeks, we made do. Now food's running low, and they've bolted the doors. We must act now, before it's too late.
Угу. Сурово, сурово. Что тут скажешь? Сурово.
Go then.
Так.
Don't fret. We're coming for you.
This creature, I don't think you're ready to face it. Turn back.
Why?
I don't know. I thought maybe you should leave. See whatever is down there.
Why were these galleries walled up?
I don't know. The walls were there when we got here. As if our predecessors had a reason for blocking it up.
Pennington thought everything was fine. Really?
He lied. He manipulated them all. He must face justice.
We want proof.
What more do you need? The captain must pay.
Так, еще раз, ну-ка. Ну, там было написано, что он типа не зачитывал ничего. Отчет был прислан, но никто ничего не читал. Вроде бы так это все было.
Spectral stains block the mechanism.
И... А, ну да, точно. Так. В принципе, можно. Так. Что-то не так. По щелчку, что ли? Да, по щелчку.
Did you feel that?
It's close. Так. Не то, да? А где же эта херня? Подожди. Может быть... Нет, тут все обрывается нахрен. Shall we?
И что? Пиздец, ну и тайник. Магнетит. С трудовиком, офигеть. Так. Видите? Вот она. Тут тоже нарушено, короче. Тут тоже нарушено. Это значит, что тележка должна быть там, за той дверью. Так. Вот она, тележка, собственно. Так, это можно наверх поднять. Но пока что нам нужно туда. Так. И? И? Что я должен сделать сейчас? А. Окей. Так. Ну-ка. Что это будет? Ага, смотрите-ка. Получается, что нам нужно сделать? 2 тележки будет, что ли? Ого. Ага. Еще сюда проход есть. Так. Все не так просто. Тут нужно веревку спустить. Вот, спустили веревку. Сейчас надо будет тележку поднять. Понятно. 2 миллиметра не дотянул. Сори. Так, это что, мех и медь. Офигеть. Так. Цепочка длинная. Так, ага. Это еще что?
Traces of a ghost's memory resonate here.
Lay down your weapon, Prospector, and stand away. I'll not say it twice.
Hear me! I'm not your foe!
Obey the order. Put the pickaxe down.
Your uniform won't protect your son. Your officer will bury us all! He'll bury us all!
He'll bury us all. He meaning Pennington, right?
Who else?
Damn, that was close.
О-оу. Вот это печально. Последняя. Вроде бы. Хотя пишет 3 из 4. Кто? Поехали.
Reinforcements.
Spectre heading for that corpse.
Sebastian, what is this place?
Лепризорий.
It's only... The people were angry. And for good reason.
Rebel camp. I feel an echo ringing, like a hum.
They change the guard when they bring the food. The old ones scarper while the new ones are still busy with the victuals. While they have their hands full, we take them.
Weapons, sabotage plans. Just how bad was the revolt?
Not as bad as Pennington burying us all alive.
That's no answer.
Одно печенье в день на человека, пиздец.
What's this? A black market shopping list.
Can't be. We had few rations. Many starved.
Пиздец, это... Это на одного человека в день. Возможно, даже не хватит. Вот мне бы, например, не хватило. Мои запасы, блядь. Разработчики рофлят, что ли?
Right, Sebastian, fess up. What's going on?
What matters is that Pennington must pay. There is nothing else.
Где этот Себастьян, блядь?
Sebastian Priest, in the mine you were to tend to the sick. Instead, you afflicted them.
What? No. This is a heinous lie. I gave my life for it.
You turned into a tyrant until revolt emerged among the exhausted survivors.
They must have gone mad down in the dark. Their rage found a target in me, the captain's man. I died innocent. I died a hero.
You lied to yourself, to your men, to us. You lied to your wife. Why did you really come back?
I didn't. I never did that. It's not me. It's all a lie. I love Helen with all my heart. Pennington must pay. You must make Pennington pay for his crimes.
You'll not get away with this, Sebastian. Come back here, you coward!
I don't think he's coming back.
Path is clear.
We go deeper.
А, так это мы обратно вернулись, получается. Да. Нам сюда.
I can't believe Sebastian lied to us all. To Helen.
Is this why the creature is angry? I would be.
Perhaps. Sebastian wants Pennington to be punished at all costs, and I'm not sure why.
Это что? Медь.
I know.
Christ, where are we now?
Ну, спустились на один этаж ниже. Где мы? Где мы? Где мы? Чуть пониже. Теперь.
Miners, left to die in sickness and starvation. Helen was right. This was an atrocity. But she blamed the wrong man.
Так, ясно, понятно. Так, там какой-то столб, ребята. Там какой-то столб. С бафом, естественно. С бафом, разумеется. Нам туды. Туды, раз туды.
A lot of men were locked in here.
Left to the pit when you're restrained by the fear of falling. Wasn't I always?
Десять очков духа. Так. Тут мост. Там какая-то хрень. Сундук.
The sight of them makes me wonder if their resistance was even worth it in the end.
You're standing amidst their bodies with nothing but silence for your answer. What do you think?
Рудники какие-то лютые. Можно вниз спуститься, кстати. Так. Куда нас это приведет? Внутрь. А вот там сундук. Ну давайте сначала сюда. Пойдем. Так. Может быть, тут что-то будет. Вообще должно быть что-то, конечно же. А вот и сундук. Судя по всему.
That body.
Это тело, это же кто? Наш мертвый лейтенант.
These must be Sebastian's remains.
Curious. Priest said he was the last to die. Said he shot himself when hope ran out. That someone stove this fella's head in with a pike. This was no romantic suicide. This was bloody murder. Plus, there's no ghost tie. And look, the mark from before.
No ghost tie. So why did he not pale and become a spectre like the rest?
Sebastian told Helen a story. His prominent chest wound was part of it. But it's a fiction. He spun her a lie.
I'm starting to doubt the lieutenant's ghost. I think it's an effigy of Sebastian sent to get close to Helen. Maybe even to Pennington. Not a spectre. Something more elaborate. But what? And why? Sebastian is a doll, stuffed with stolen memory, made by whatever lurks down here.
It's leeching Helen's essence. We must tell her.
Whatever about Helen. First we need to find the doll maker.
Так. Нужно спускаться еще ниже. Ядрёнок, черышка. А выстрелим отсюда, ну-ка. Да. Так, так, так. Ну давай. Воу-воу, дядя. На-ка. Рдыщ.
Second here. Lost in the dark. And one by one they died.
We'll soon be out. Together.
The little boy in me would appreciate you staying close.
Так, восьмерик, мех, зимолюбка. Так, и что тут? А, понял. Вниз. Опять вниз, да? Ну, само собой. Этим все не закончилось. А еще медленнее можно? Я, конечно, понимаю, что так оно и было. Как бы в реальности. Такие лифты, может быть, так и не работали, но... Как бы... Какой еще смрад? Прошло с тех пор 10 лет. И как бы... Как они тут заперты были. Какой смрад? О чем ты? Смрад какой-то. Это 1688 год. А реальность игры 1698, что ли, или даже 99. Типа о чем ты? Какой смрад? Тут уже ничего не должно вонять даже. Ну, затхлый воздух может быть, но вряд ли смрад. Там что-то есть. А, смотреть можно, ага.
They never again saw the sun.
The thought scares you.
Aye.
О, так, приближаемся. Чувствуется, что мы близко к босс-файту.
We're getting close.
Да, вот. Я про это и говорю. Как бы не здесь это все случилось.
A safe harbor, should we need a moment's peace. These chains, an echo, I think. I sense the vivid echo of a ghost's memory.
Will you finally speak to me? Please let me go, Kakate.
What? What are you?
Unchain me, Pennington.
You? No. No.
You will return and unchain me, Pennington. I won't let you rest until you set me free.
Whatever skulks down here, Pennington's presence gives it life.
That woman he jailed. Could this be all her? Her anger that binds it all.
Remember the ghost who manifested out of the beast? Kate near wet herself. She called her Deborah.
Another ghost channeling the wrath of lesser specters. Can't be a coincidence.
They left me here to rot. They'll not have me.
Так. Ой, да, опять ничего не получится. Можно быстрее, пожалуйста? Вставать, садиться. Вот этой ебаторией, как бы, заниматься неохота. Смотреть, как он там поднимается еле-еле, как старик, блядь, дряблый. О!
Join your feast of lesser living form, then.
Don't be so loud. The wisps might hear you and come out.
Твою мать, еще и тут, смотрите, это ебат. Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой, смотрите. Оу. С ума сойти. Ну, если мне не дадут вот после этого этой битвы разрушать вот эти вот плющи, то я тогда, ну, я даже не знаю. Пора бы уже дать какое-то новое умение. В конце-то концов. Что это за мерзкое жужжание противное? Отвратительное. Так. Он закрывает, видите, вход. Может быть, даже это выход, кстати, и будет. Хрен его знает. Может, это и выход наружу. Ладно, давайте внутрь, вглубь, еще дальше. Тут тоже, видите, цепи все держат. Плотненько. Так, заставка пошла. Оно? Давай, иди сюда. Кто ты там есть вообще в этой жизни? Выходи.
Can you see it?
Not yet.
I hear you. Pennington. Have you returned, Captain? At long last, will you free me?
What happens if we do?
Then I will crawl and climb and knock, and the captain will taste his own medicine.
You're Deborah, right? Pennington had you arrested and clapped you in chains.
A broken pot, locked away.
Я не могу просто это читать, этот кал. Какие-то позывы Dark Souls пошли.
Will you talk with us?
Дресня. Бредятина. Кукольница, ёпта.
No chit-chat then.
Here
What
it
the fuck?
comes.
А что?
All to blame for this.
Ладно, я понял. Блять, тут...
The chains are coming undone. This is your chance.
Что? Что мне делать?
Her last.
Shite, this is
А вот.
useless.
Ну! Блять. Понял. Давай.
The chains are coming undone. This is your chance.
Есть контакт.
I can see the weaker links.
Да ёб твою мать, блять, давай.
Call on me, Red.
You pay for this. You all pay.
Get us next time.
Понял.
Overhead.
Bad timing.
Пиздата.
So close.
They will know the pain.
Her last strike weakened the chains. Free. I can see the weaker links.
Да ёптана. Ну! О, Антею забрали.
Release her! So long I fear the light.
Так. Ну, зажигай свою парашу.
What are you in here? Come, get involved.
Ёб твою мать, давай, давай, давай.
Where did you go?
Damn chains!
I've got you.
You'll all suffer like I suffered. They will know the pit.
Bad timing.
Блять, пиздата.
Get this next time.
I'll kill you, and they will be the next.
I can see the weaker links. I'm right here, you know. So close.
They will know the pit.
Опять, да ёпта. О, бля. Понятно. Давай, давай, давай.
I need a sign. Come at me. Beat you all. Give me a sign.
Hurry!
Thank you.
No way out. There is no way
Call on me, Red.
You are all dead!
I can see the weaker link.
You are all to blame for this!
It's over. Go in peace.
No peace, no pardon, naught but darkness and decay.
No. All this must stop and you must stop it.
Dark decay and the maddest words of the worst of men.
Whose words? Pennington's?
The worst of men.
When the maddening silence becomes the darkest night, the faintest voice is welcome as the dawn.
Deborah.
О, боже мой. Добро. Да. Да.
Got enough minds for a lifetime. Can we go now?
Деборы, блядь. Пиздец. Пиздец. Все? Закончено? Ёпсель-мопсель. Мы закончили? То я уже задушился здесь. Так. А тут что?
What was that thing?
A puppeteer. Every dead thing we've met was controlled by its anguish. Sebastian especially. The miners were wronged, but the woman Pennington locked up is at the root of it all. So what now?
Helen's grip on power was already fragile when we found out that her husband was a spy.
Is Pennington any more trustworthy? He let everyone suffer so he wouldn't have to face his own cruelty.
But eventually, we'll get to take sides.
Да, вот сейчас мы, собственно говоря, и выйдем. Ну-ка, прокачаться сможем? Да, наконец-то предметы. Так. Так. Аккредитация бича, летний самоцвет. Так. Аккредитация бича. Серебро. Следующее. Ружье можно прокачать. Что это дает? Удар прикладом увеличивает урон от следующего выстрела из ружья на 60%. Ну, такое. Урон так-то типа 44, больше, да, как бы формально. 33, 28, 33. Силы, живучесть. Ну, тут прям сильно. 11 силы. Живучесть 22, тут 16. Так. А вот тело, видите. Вот, на 100%. Вот это тема. Вот эта тема. Прокачиваем. Так. Аккредитация бича. Зимолюбка. Бэм. Так, лен. Там что-то новое у меня. Во. Метаморфоза. Сила воли, упорство. Сила, проворство, живучесть, упорство. На 100%. Изгнание, ага. Не-не-не, вот это, конечно, бескомпромиссная штука. По факту. Ну, немножко прокачали. Эликсир и винтовку.
Wisp-infested weed.
Poor weed.
Ну и опять вот нам жирно намекает, что нужно будет сюда возвращаться. Вот так вот. Когда я эту игру пройду, закончу, пройдет, наверное, один день, я уже ничего не буду помнить про эту игру. Потому что она безыдейная, она не запоминающаяся, она примитивная, она душная, она скучная. Каждый диалог просто-напросто как будто высасывает из тебя силы.
You know I'm me, right? That I'm no puppet.
Aye.
Do you, though?
Aye. My head may say different, but I know it in my heart.
Ну, видали, вот мы куда вышли. Не, мы еще выше. А, ну да, еще выше. Еще выше идем. Хрена себе, чтобы такую бандуру поднять, представляете, какой там противовес нужен. Ебунячий. Свежий воздух.
At last.
You did well down there, young man.
Thank you, master.
Так, тут можно пролезть. Это вообще что? Где мы? Смотрите-ка. Тут что-то закрыто. По какой-то причине. Где мы вообще? А где мы? Так это выход внутри лагеря, внутри форта. Всего-то, ну, а чё они не могли... Слушайте, а чё они не могли выйти-то? Прикиньте, там просто, ну... Это ж, эта штука типа цепями была скована. Они из-за этого не могли выйти. Ну, такой бред, пиздец. По факту тут был просто-напросто лифт наверх к спасению. Вот это рофл. Вот это рофл. Да, как я и сказал, это... А тут мы пройдем вот через... в начале стрима, короче, там, значит, было здание какое-то. Там, где сундук стоял, но до него добраться я не мог. Я еще думал, так, типа, как вообще до него добраться, типа, такой, знаешь. Вот. Вот, далее. О, там у них уже переворот идет. Всеми силами. Ну вот, да. Это вот это вот место, да. Вот. Ну-ка. Хотя... Ща. Нет, не похоже. Нет, это все-таки другое место.
Wait.
Это задний дворик этого.
Soon blow lie dead in the mines.
Neither one more word nor a move from you.
The mines are cleansed of their madness, which is more than I can say for this room.
You banished the thing in a pit. Truly, it's gone.
Aye, the puppeteer is no more. The siege is lifted.
I'm
excited. You're still up to your neck in shite. You've still to answer for what you did and what you did not.
I do not answer to civilians, nor to mutineers.
You will answer to the dead.
Once a woman in chains cried out and you did not listen. This is why you're cursed. Confess. Your future and the future of many depends on it.
I'll confess there is no future. I'll confess I led us here to make our final stand. And we still stand. To that I'll confess and claim the credit.
We fall one by one.
Then we weep, we rage, but we stay loyal and true. Even the widows must stay true.
Guilt eats you from the inside. You knew you should have braved the mines. You couldn't bring yourself to do it.
I choose to die in the light. There is nothing in the pit.
Ой, господи, какие же душные диалоги. Отвратительно просто. Вот, понимаете, в чем проблема этой игры? Они вот такими банальными вещами пытаются нагнести какую-то такую атмосферу. Ой, там тьма, а вот тут свет, а вот это, а вот то. Короче, а по итогу это просто пшик, это просто слова в воздух, бессмысловая нагрузка абсолютно. Ой, там мрак, ой, там страх, ой, там вина, ой, там то, ой, там все. А по итогу ты читаешь, думаешь, ёпту, да это просто нагенерированный нейросетью, чатом GPT текст, бессмысленный, беспощадный, просто дерьмо, пустышка, мыльный пузырь, хуйня. Просто. Вот в чем проблема этой игры.
We return with answers to find you in full mutiny. Why now, Helen?
Sebastian returned, disturbed. I thought he'd left you dead in the mines. Your mission had failed. I could no longer wait.
Captain, why did you send Sebastian Priest down the mine?
I knew quarantine would be trying. A competent commander was required to keep order. Keep them alive long enough to recover. I chose my lieutenant. I erred. He was not competent. All died. Your husband was no hero, Mrs. Priest.
You murdered him and now you take his honor too. Another nail in your well-earned coffin, Captain.
So, Helen, thing is...
Not now. She's not ready.
You may be to blame for the tragedy in the mines, Pennington, or you may not. But the puppeteer wanted you dead. Some years back, you accused a local woman of witchcraft.
Так.
You locked her up. The puppeteer was quite angry about that.
At last the die stopped rolling and my number has come up. I'll tell it now. I'll tell it all.
When you slandered her, you knew there'd be a witch hunt. Why'd you do it?
There was no slander. It was true. She was corrupt. She was evil. And she was a school teacher. Someone had to think of the children.
It's horse shit, but he seems to believe it. We're getting closer to the truth.
Oh.
You acted irrationally. You blamed the plague on a witch, yet applied a quarantine. You recognized her in the puppeteer, didn't you?
I'm sorry. Puppeteer? That's what was in the mines, wasn't it? And you knew, didn't you? How long? For how long have you known?
What I know and you do not would fill a library.
Sebastian's sway over Helen is dangerous. If she takes charge, so does he. But Pennington is depraved and merits no saving. What's your thinking?
Though you and your pistol mean well, Mrs. Priest, you do not understand the power that guides you.
Do what you must and face the consequences. Cast the die.
Да мне вообще похую на ваши последствия. Понимаете? Мне вообще похую. Потому что игра кал, сюжет кал, все в говне. Мне вообще плевать. Пожертвовать, пощадить. Вознесение Антеи, ёптать. Давай, блядь, давай. Ёб твою мать, задолбал.
All right. No more lies. No more hate. And no more mutiny. You mean well, but no good can come of it. The puppeteer sent the captain spectres. It also sent an unwitting assassin. You. Helen Priest.
The ghost by your side is not your husband. It's a husk, a sham, an elaborate fake.
Your beloved Lieutenant Priest was no hero. He was the tyrant. His victims dead in the mines tell the story.
I am Sebastian Priest. I love my wife. I want her safe.
You're a scarecrow, built from Helen's idealized memories of the man she loved, then sent to trick her into mutiny.
Without the puppeteer, the veneer will fade. Soon you'll be a spectre once more.
I loved you so.
I'm not sure I understand what just happened. But you, Helen Priest, are under arrest.
You're still a prick.
For your trouble.
Loving him, right or wrong, made me who I am. How much of you is made from loving your man?
probably not enough.
Dawn, at last.
Looks like the nightmare's curse is lifted here. Job done.
Это еще не все. Это я только какой-то один маленький регион освободил, блин, от этого проклятия. Дайте я погуглю, сколько эта игра вообще проходится. Боже мой. Ух, 1000 монет мне дали. Так, ну-ка. Banishers. 94% лайкнувших в гугле. Вы что, с ума сошли, что ли? Движок Unreal Engine 5! Вы рофлите 5-й Unreal? Вот здесь 5-й Unreal? Боже мой. Чуваки вообще не умеют с этим движком работать, блядь. Тут нет ни освещения качественного, ни текстурок каких-то прям сверх... Ну, то есть, я думал, это 4-й Unreal. То есть, эта графика совершенно, абсолютно нормальная для 4-го Unreal. Но это 5-й Unreal. Да ну нафиг. Я вообще в шоке. 94% лайкнули в гугле эту игру. Я в шоке, дебилы, говноеды, блядь. Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой, как все плохо в нашем царстве геймеров. Одни колоеды, блядь. И дебилы. Ой-ой-ой-ой, кому это понравится, может быть. Так, время прохождения. Давайте посмотрим, сколько. Сколько часов геймплея в Banishers. Итак. Минимальное значение стартует от 25 часов. Если быстро пробежать сюжетку. Так, если заняться целью исследовать мир, то 40-50 часов и более. Вплоть до 70 необходимых для зачистки от паранормальной нечисти. Ебанулся просто, блядь. А я, блядь, только половину. Ой-ой, она супер долгая, ребят, эта игра. Она супер долгая. Ну, как бы, это пиздец. Мучения будут длиться очень долго. Очень долго. Это какой-то кошмар. Просто кошмар. Отдохните в убежище в форте. Снова. Ну, погнали. 50 часов. А я где-то, наверное, наиграл там 25, наверное. Что-то такое. Да.
You're angry. Can tell.
Of course you can. Aren't you angry?
I'm more disgusted. Disgusted by what we saw down there. What Pennington and his cowardice allowed to happen. I hope they'll burn in hell. For that, I hate myself.
Don't lose yourself. You've done far more than I could ever have asked.
I'll do what it takes, and gladly. You need not ask it.
The closer we get to my body, to the truth about what happened here, the stronger I feel. My senses rise. It's as if I can taste the silence, smell the scent of wood smoke, feel the warmth of your body, feel Deborah's wrath. I feel it as if it were my own. I know her rage. But that anger of mine, that fear, I thought when I left home, I'd left them behind.
You thought by becoming a banisher, you'd overcome your anger and fear.
I thought at least I'd gain control. I'm a big bad banisher. I fear no ghost. I understand now that this control was but a mere illusion. So much so that the sister I thought was gone for good seems to be winding her way back to me.
Your sister, Ayomide, wasn't it?
No. As a child, before I left Cuba, I had a friend. I chose to call her my sister. That night, the night I died, I dreamed of her. I dreamed of Calendre.
Did you go looking for her? Was she near him? It's not beyond the realm of possibility.
It's so far beyond the realm of possibility you wouldn't believe it. No, she wasn't there. But I heard her voice. I'd swear on it. How could that be?
The nightmare, perhaps?
I don't think so. The nightmare felt close. This felt like it came from further away. As if from a different realm of being altogether.
What did you hear her say?
I don't know. I don't remember. I think she said we were family. Never to be divided.
She's after my job. She can't have it. I'm your family now. Nothing's tearing us apart.
No. Not even death.
Still angry?
Gloriously.
О, что это? Так. Помогает избавиться от коварного... О, наконец-то. Поскольку дает Реду возможность тени, скрывающиеся в почках. Так, а вот и новые силы. Ред наносит получаемый урон возрастает на 10%. Так. Попадание в уязвимое место из ружья восстанавливает очки духа. При получении урона Реддом следующая мощная атака наносит на 100% больше урона. Вот это однозначно. И... Так. И вот это. И вот это. Нормально.
Ceridian?
What do you mean, Ceridian?
Ceridian, what's wrong? I don't think she can hear us. We need to go back to the swamps.
You understand that? But it's a bird.
It's Ceridian, by way of the invisible, speaking through the crow.
Pity it doesn't work both ways. Imagine having a conversation with someone far away.
Автоматически нас... Это очень хорошо, то, что автоматически.
Can you feel it? I have goosebumps.
The veil is tearing at the seam.
This isn't good.
Uneasy. Me too.
Ну и... Как мне... Контроль. А, вот. Ну-ка, ну-ка, подожди. Что это такое? Что? Чё? Как это? Как это сделать? Может быть, это с той стороны надо? Я что-то не понимаю. Что это за говно? Пиздец, тут кал какой-то. Ладно.
If I bruise the bud so the specters inside show themselves, you could shoot them. Once freed, the ivy should quickly wither.
Ну давай. А, понял. Все, я теперь понял, как это работает. Ух ты. Так. Что здесь? Придут темные времена. Читать не будем. Заряд с ней силков, понятно.
We can get to that ivy from the other side.
Ну да, поэтому у меня не получалось вот там открыть, потому что нужно было с другой стороны. Я так и подумал потом.
The wards have weakened.
Ceridian's power wanes.
Ну-ка, давайте-ка. Откроем эту херню. Ну-ка. Где тут? Нет. Не то. Ага. Вот она.
If I bruise the bud so the specters inside show themselves, you could shoot them. Once freed, the ivy should quickly wither.
No, I'd almost fancy my own garden.
Trust me, you don't want a garden.
Во, наконец-то. Это тот самый выход или не тот самый? Ну-ка. Нет, это на полпути, который. Это не тот. Ну ладно.
Nobody's home. I can feel it.
Так. Так, что ж, давайте на этом мы закончим эту часть серии, так сказать. Что-то я начал чувствовать голод сильный. Пойду отдохну как раз, перекушу. Ну и когда-нибудь там запустим попозже. Вот, продолжим эту вкуснятину проходить. Лютую, жесткую.